Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel again. I hope you're doing really well. We're back in my lounge. You know what? I actually really am enjoying filming like in front of a table, so I've got something to lean on, something to put like my products on. I really like this idea of filming at a table. I wish I had like a spare bedroom that could be like a filming room or something. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm finding it quite nice to have like a little change of scenery, I guess, as I'm filming. Anyway, hope you're all okay. I feel like at this angle my boobs look really big. Anyway, today is another empties video. I have no idea what number this is. I feel like it must be about number 10. Maybe. I've been using this tin for the last like 4 years. When I use up a product that I want to talk to you guys about, I put the empty product in this Soap and Glory tin that's from a Christmas collection years ago. So you know what, let's just get like straight into it. The things at the top are things that I've used up recently, obviously, because they're at the top of the tin. As we get down, I'm probably going to forget what I thought about things. But anyway, the first thing, this I put in a video. I thought originally, because this is like a hyaluronic spray. I originally, when I was looking online, thought this was a face spray, but it's not. It's for your body. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Express Hydrating Body Spray, inspired by face care. With hyaluronic acid in for normal to dry skin. I use this on my body, obviously, and you know what, I found it quite nice. The only problem I have with spray kind of creams and oils and lotions and stuff is that once you've sprayed and rubbed it in, your hands are then kind of like greasy or have got product on, so then it's harder to spray. And then also sometimes I just spray it all over my body, but then when you're running out, the angle gets funny when you're like spraying like your bum or your legs or something. But then I suppose you could spray into your hand and then rub it in. But I found that my perfect solution was to have it just spray all over and then put it down and then rub everything in. But I liked it. I probably would get it again, but I do prefer having an actual like cream or something that I can put my hands in or pump out. But yeah, I liked that. I also used up this shower gel. This is not the only shower gel that I've used up in the month since I did my last empties, but I wanted to talk about this one because I love it so much. This is by The Body Shop and it's Indian Night Jasmine. I've spoken about the body mist so many times, I feel, but I really like the body mist of this. I feel like the smell is like just really sexy. It's like my date night spray, and then I was using this shower gel with the spray on date nights. Love it. It's lush, really nice, and it was on offer in The Body Shop recently too, I saw online. Another mist, this is like a spray mist fragrance. This is one of the ones I got for Christmas. My mum likes to buy me kind of impulse sprays and Charlie sprays because I like to just wear the cheap stuff to work. This is Charlie and it's called Charlie Sexy, and it says Seductive Vanilla Orchid Body Mist. Oh, it's by Revlon. This smelled amazing. I am 100% gonna buy this again because it just smelled great. Really nice. I wonder if I can get the tiniest little bit out. Come on. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's like sweet. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. So I loved that. Okay, a bit of skincare. Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar Gel Cream. This is a moisturiser that's oil free. I really liked this. Really liked the scent of it. Really liked the feel of it because it's a gel cream rather than an actual like cream moisturiser. Smelled amazing. Sunk into my skin really well. Didn't leave my skin feeling, you know, kind of like dewy or anything like that. Really liked this. Made my skin feel like nice and like smooth as well once it was all rubbed in. I've now changed and I'm using a Bare Minerals one, the poreless moisturiser that's oil free, I think. I like to buy oil free moisturisers on days where I know my makeup's going to be on all day or when I'm going on a date or something, and then I kind of use up my other moisturisers intermittently, like every day kind of thing, but I save the oil free ones for special days. And I really liked that. Really, I would definitely buy that again. Really enjoyed that. I have a mini of the KayleighMC Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I did have a big one, which might be in here, or I might have talked about it last time, or maybe I just threw the packaging in the bin. I used this small one up because I ran out of the big one, and I had no money to purchase a new cleanser, so I went for the small one that I had. And I really like this balm, to be fair. It is quite thick, however I still like it. The smell is strong. And if you don't like a strong smell, you might not like it, but I enjoyed it. Would I purchase an KayleighMC cleansing balm full price? No. However, it's still really nice, and the big one my friend Emma bought me as a Christmas present. Like, what? And so that was amazing. So yeah, I did really enjoy it. I personally wouldn't spend like however much it is, was it £30–40 on it, because I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I mean, I say I'm a cheapskate, but I do still buy makeup and stuff that I don't necessarily need, so okay. The next thing is this. I've had this for ages. This is the Bare Minerals Clay Chameleon Transforming Purifying Cleanser. It's got red clay in it. It comes out red. You can probably see from all the dirtiness around the lid, it comes out red. I like mix up all my like second cleansers, so this lasted me a long time because I have like 4 other ones that I use, just like depending on what my skin feels like on that day and what I feel like it needs. But I like to have a clay cleanser or a charcoal cleanser in the mix, especially if I'm feeling like I've been so oily, and I just want something to kind of help with that. And I really liked this. I would buy that again. I do actually really like Bare Minerals. They also have a primer which is called like Blemish Remedy, and I love that. I want to buy that again, but I just haven't got round to it yet. So yeah, I really liked that. The next thing here is a dry shampoo by Soap & Glory. It's called the Rush Hour. Oh, Rush Hour, but it's Rush Hour. Okay. Oh, I do like the names of their products. This is a dry shampoo. This is probably the second best dry shampoo I've used. Nearly as good as Batiste, not as good. I can't really remember why. I don't think it left a grey cast on my hair. I can't remember. I just don't think it was as strong, and didn't soak up as many of the oils in my hair as the Batiste ones do. But I still really liked it. So yeah, that was nice to use. I also have these little minis of the Brazilian Bum Bum cream and body scrub. I really liked these. Now they are really small, obviously, so I didn't really get much of a chance to get a feel for them. The cream probably did my body like 1.5 times, like if that. I really like the smell of them. The smell is really strong. The scrub is nice and thick, and I love a thick body scrub. We all know that. However, I know that the cream is relatively expensive, and I didn't necessarily, from the little use I got from it, didn't necessarily think that the formula of the cream warranted its price. However, I would, if I was feeling kind of like bougie or had like a lot of extra money, I probably would buy a bigger size of this then just to see, because a lot of people talk about it. I felt like the scent didn't stay on my skin for a super long amount of time, but I think that's the same with every kind of body lotion that I use. But I wonder if I had a bigger pot, I would have maybe used more on my body, or I would have used it over a longer period of time and would have got a better opinion of it. But yeah, so far, like, I thought they were really nice products to use, but I know they're quite expensive, so bear that in mind. But yeah, I liked them. The next thing is by Soap & Glory. Again, this was like relatively new when I bought it. This is the Glow Your Mind Nourishing Cleansing Balm. It's a balm to milk formula, and this was about £10, I think, for 100ml. And this was really nice. Now, when it was in the pot, I feel like I've said this before, but I don't know. When it was in the pot, to look at it and to touch it, it felt quite hard. And then you kind of like scoop a bit out. But as soon as you like, I'd like rub it in my hands like once and then put it on my face, it just like melts into this super like silky balm. Not as thick as the KayleighMC one at all. Just felt really nice and like quite like a thin silky balm on my face. Made my mascara and my makeup melt really nicely. I really liked it, and it was only £10. Amazing. I am definitely going to buy this again. So if you're someone who doesn't really like to use balms because you find them too heavy on your face, I would recommend using the Soap & Glory one and trying it out and seeing what you think. But I really, really liked it, so that's good. This is so expensive. This is the Augustinus Bader, the Rich Cream, 15ml. I've only got this because it was in a Space NK advent calendar last year. I was using this as a night cream because it's quite rich. I wouldn't use it in the morning, but I used it at night. Really liked it. It like sank into my skin really nicely for such like a rich cream, right? Sunk into my skin really nicely, made my skin feel really nice and nourished. It's just so expensive. I probably would never buy it again. If it came in like an advent calendar or a box or something, amazing. But yeah, so it was really nice, like a nice little luxury to have and to try. So yeah, I feel like I've got nothing really else to say about this. I think there's also like an ultra rich cream, I think that they do. But yeah, I quite like that. What else have I got? This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Night Cream. Again, the only reason I ever got the Magic Cream and the Magic Night Cream was because I told my mum for Christmas one year I wanted a Pillow Talk lipstick, and the order came through. She didn't look at it, and they sent her the wrong stuff. They sent her the Magic Cream and the Magic Night Cream, which is worth a lot more than the Pillow Talk lipstick. So I ended up having them. This, I would say, I really like the Magic Cream, the normal one. This, as a night one, is quite like thick and almost like a bit like sticky and like gloopy. And I find that, especially because I've got oily skin, I only like to use a little tiny bit. However, I still liked it. If I felt like my skin was, because it's kind of, I guess it's like combination. Sometimes it can feel a little bit dry, but that's quite rare. But if I was ever like that and I put this on, like it felt nice. But this is definitely something that would like go on my pillow, or in the morning I would probably still feel like stuff on my face. So I probably wouldn't buy that again, but it was nice to try it. Another thing is the Burt's Bees Soap Bark and Chamomile Deep Cleansing Cream. This is 20 grams, and this comes as a sample. When you order on Feel Unique, you get to pick some samples if you spend over like £40, I think. And this is a free sample that comes with your order, and it's quite big for a free sample. So I actually got another one. I really like this. There's a scent in it that's almost like, it's almost like minty or like herbally, I don't know, but it like kind of like wakens me up a little bit. I like to use this in the morning. It is a cream, but it like rubs in really, really nicely, and just makes my skin like feel fresh. You know, like when you like use your toothpaste, right, and you breathe in and your mouth just feels cool and it feels fresh. That's what this makes my face feel like. And yeah, I really liked that, which is why I went for another one. So I would recommend that. I have this by Drunk Elephant. This is the F Balm Electrolyte Water Facial Mask Hydratant to soak and revive. 15ml here. This again came in the Soap & Glory Advent Calendar. I will say it felt nice. I don't know if I'd buy it again. I would like to buy like a little set of some Drunk Elephant like minis and just like play around with them, because this is the only thing from Drunk Elephant I've used, but it was nice. I don't really know that I felt like it gave much of a difference, but I would alternate. Like some nights I'd use this, some nights I'd use the Augustinus Bader cream, some nights I'd use like another cream at night, but yeah, it was nice enough. And then there's this by Fenty Skin. Now I am a major fan of Rihanna. I love Rihanna. I feel like she can do no wrong. I just love her. I love her music. And I want to own like everything from Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. I bought a little set, and this is the Total Cleanser, Remove All Cleanser. I like the packaging, how you just twist the bottom and then it comes out. It's quite like thick to squeeze out. I can't really remember too much about it. I know that it smells like figs, but I will say I don't really think that this cleanser was like revolutionary. I felt like it was a nice cleanser to use, but not the most exciting or interesting one that I've ever used. So yeah, I would buy it again. I would definitely have it again, but you know, it was just like, it was a nice, good cleanser to use, and that's about it really. I feel bad saying that, but yeah, that's true. Next is this by Balance. This is the brand you get in Home Bargains, and it's their Vitamin C Brightening Serum. Glow and Radiance with active vitamin C. Comes in a little dropper. It's like a very wet, like liquidy formula, and with vitamin C's and hyaluronic acid, I'm definitely someone who doesn't necessarily notice if I use a new one if it makes that much of a difference. I just really notice the way it feels on my skin when I put it on, and like overall how my skin looks with all the different kind of products I use. But I never had any issues with this, and it's very cheap. It's like £2.99. Again, I don't know, I'm not someone who knows, like if I read the ingredients, I don't know if they're good or not. I don't know how much vitamin C is in here. I'm not like one of those people who's really clued up on ingredients, but it felt nice on my skin. It was quite liquidy. My favourite one is the Nip and Fab vitamin C serum, because that's more like of a gel. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely buy that again. And in my Home Bargains, they've also come up with a niacinamide one, or niacinamide, however you say it, niacinamide. And they've also come up with like a collagen one and stuff, and they're like £2.99 each. If you're struggling for money and you know that you need some vitamin C in your skincare routine, why not really? And then I've also used up these little pots here by Sunday Riley. We've got the CEO, which is a vitamin C cream, and then Ice, which is a ceramide moisturising cream. I really liked both of these. The CEO has got quite a strong like citrusy scent to it. Ice has got a scent to it, but it's more like a, I don't know, like a, just smells like a rich, nourishing cream, I guess. I really liked using both of these, and I think these are the first Sunday Riley items that I've used, and they've definitely made me want to try more from Sunday Riley, and I would buy them again in bigger sizes if I could afford them. I think they both came in boxes, but the vitamin C cream I would use as a moisturiser that just had vitamin C in it, so I wouldn't use a vitamin C serum beforehand. I would use another kind of serum and then put this on top. But I really liked it. It was like quite thick but sunk in really nicely in the skin. And then using a Ceramide moisturising cream in the evenings is when I tend to use acids on my face. And I was finding for a while that when I was using acids, the next day some of my skin would peel off, and it would be especially noticeable when I was putting my foundation on and once I put powder on the top. It was especially happening like around here and around my eyebrows. But now when I use an acid, I've limited how much I use them. I probably use them every like 2 or 3 days now. But whenever I've used any kind of acid, the spray I use afterwards is the Ceramide spray by Dr. Jart. And then I always make sure that my night cream is a Ceramide one. And that has just helped so much with protecting my skin's barrier. And has just really, really helped, and I've had no more peeling after using acids. So yeah, I really liked both of these a lot. This is also worth noting as well. This is the Dr. Jart Ceramide cream that I would use as a night cream after I've done acids. This feels so nice. It's not like a really thick, tacky, sticky cream at all. It's just like a really nice cream, and it feels just like so like soft and smooth. Really, really like it. I bought like a little set of this, the liquid and the serum, and now I've got the mist as well. I have just become obsessed. Like, this has made me obsessed with ceramides. So yeah, I loved that so much. If you are someone who finds that you kind of like peel after acids or anything, or you just feel like you need something to protect your skin's like barrier, if you're someone who uses like retinols or acids or anything, I would highly recommend using these products. I think they're just great, so I loved that. I've also put this in here, which is not beauty or skincare. This is an Airwick one that goes into that automatic spray. that I have in the bathroom, but the smell of this one in particular is so great. Normally I use Cherry Blossom or Fresh Linen, and I saw this in maybe Home Bargains or B&M, and I used it and it smelled amazing. This is one of their essential oils ones, and it's Warm Amber Rose. So if you're someone who uses this, it just smells insane. I think that it's run out. Oh my gosh. It's just like warm and like so sexy. I love it. I wish it was a perfume. It's amazing, honestly. That's like my favourite scent I've ever had from in that like range before. What else have I got? Everything's so dusty. I've got my full size LMS collagen, pro collagen cleansing balm, but I already spoke about it in the, with the mini one. I bought a set of these Elizabeth Arden like little capsules. There was like a hyaluronic acid one, the normal one, the night one, and the retinol one. These are all, though, like they've all got ceramide in. They all have like different textures once you open up the capsule, but this one here, the little empty pot I've got, are the hyaluronic acid ceramide capsules, a hydra plumping serum. I loved using these because these ones were a little bit more, they were a little bit thicker, but more like, they were more like a gel. The other ones are like really liquidy and kind of squeeze out and come out of the capsule really, really easily. This was more like a gel, just felt really, really nice and soothing on my face. And I would definitely buy them again, the hyaluronic acid ones. Definitely, I need to remember that, to be fair. I also use up the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This came in the Space NK calendar, I believe. A lot of people hype this up. I personally I liked it, but I also like the Pixie salicylic acid toner that they do, and I also like the Yes to Grapefruit pads that have got AHAs and BHAs in. A lot of people rave about this, but I personally didn't necessarily find that this did anything different than my other BHA products do. So I don't know whether I would necessarily go out and buy that again because I know it's more expensive. But I know that so many people rave about this over any other kind of BHA product. So if you're struggling, if you're using salicylic acid and you're finding that it's not really doing anything and you want a different one, maybe try this because a lot of people talk about it and have rave reviews about it. But I do want to try more Paula's Choice. Right, and then I've just got 2 items left. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. It's so dusty and dirty, that is disgusting. I finished this up. I will say, a lot of people rave about this. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't like the smell, and also I found that it just kind of like foamed up a lot on my face and was kind of hard to remove with a muslin cloth. But yeah, I wouldn't buy this again, but I know that a lot of people love it and it's like the holy grail cleanser, but it's just not for me. Maybe if you have different, it says for all skin types, rich in amino acids, gently cleanses face and eyes. Maybe if you're someone who's got completely different skin to me, if you've got really, really dry skin, maybe you'd like it. I don't know. It was just a bit, the smell really, really, really put me off, to be fair. And then the last thing I've got is this by Revolution. It's their 2% hyaluronic acid plumping and hydrating solution, 30ml here, and probably cost about I don't know, £6. Has a little dropper. Like I said before, with hyaluronic acids, I never really notice if the one I'm using is doing anything particularly different to the other ones that I use, you know. But this didn't irritate my skin. It felt quite nice. All the hyaluronic acids I use seem to be like really liquidy. I would buy it again, and yeah, that's all I have to say about that, I think. So they are all the products that I wanted to talk to you guys about after I'd used them up. Please let me know if you've used any of the same products as me, what you thought about them, how you found them, if you thought the same thing as me, because obviously there's going to be things that I didn't like that actually you probably really loved. And you know, we all have different skin, we all have different preferences and blah 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 blah. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a few days in my next video. Bye.